Righto. Good afternoon, everybody. It is, oh my God, it's the day before Valentine's Day. Yeah, before Cupid sets his bow. Um, -3 here in sunny Kent, but next week it's going to be getting a lot warmer. So fantastic news. Yes, lovely to see you all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for caring. Thanks for daring to care in these weird and wonderful times we live in. I've entitled this video Environment, and I want to talk to you about a couple of environments in a second. We're going to be talking about the external environment and the internal environment. All right. And I'm hoping that quite a few of you will see what and where we're just about to go to. Hola from Portugal. Chico's out there at the minute. Owen, do you remember Chico time? I've met Chico. Fantastic geezer, Chico time. You remember Chico? He's funny fella. He's out in Portugal, living the dream at the moment. I don't know if he's near you, but if you ever get to bump into him, tell him Dave sends his love. June Gower, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Owen Lloyd Martin, my brother from another mother. How are you, mate? You all good? Fantastico. So environment. We're going to be talking about your internal environment, your blood cells and all your corpuscles and all the little membranes and stuff that fly on the inside. Oh, if you could look inside yourself now, it would scare the Jesus out of you. If you could see the inside workings of yourself, and I'll bring this, I'm just keeping it real. So if you could see the inside workings of your body, the way your heart moves, the way your stomach moves, the way your blood pumps around your vein, the way your brain moves and all the neurons, you'd freak out. But you all take it for granted, don't you? You take it in your stride. You go, oh, yeah, I'm living the dream. What a superb machine I am, man. You are a very superb machine. We've seen the old bill this week. Yesterday, I do believe people turned out to go and do some sledging at a local park. Hundreds of people turned out, bosh, to go and run their kids and their sledges, and all these coppers turned out to cheese on their cornflakes. Now, I mean, whatever happened to policing in this country? My goodness. That's not policing, by the way. That's control. There's a massive difference. So your environments, you've got your internal environment, right, which we all take for granted. And you've got an external environment, which is all the air and the surrounding bits and bobs that you're floating around in, okay? We're all worried about the external environment, aren't we? Yeah, we're all worried about someone sneezing in your general direction. We're always worried about some little nasty that we might get through a cut or this, that, the other. But one thing we don't do is we don't concentrate on the internal environment and keeping it super lean and super clean. I'm a man in my 50s, right? I'm 53 now. And I've this year gone on a campaign of weight training, working out, boxing, doing all that stuff. And I feel so different. I feel pumped. I feel full of energy. I got pictures of a black guy, 90 years of age, super ripped. His body's, oh my God. And you look at him, you go, nah, he ain't 90. But because he's weight training and because he's doing all the good stuff, man, Lord knows how old that old boy's going to get to. I'm telling you. So he's someone that's concentrated on his internal environment, right? It's not my birthday. It's my other profile. I just made the numbers up. It's all right. But thanks anyway. I'm a bit like the Queen. She has 4 or 5 a year, doesn't she? So the point is this guy, I don't know if he's Jamaican, African, he's 90. And if you looked at him, my God, he looks like a 35-year-old geezer with the way his body's ripped and his smile on his face and the youthfulness in his face, because it stops entropy. It stops sarcopenia. It stops all that stuff because it produces new cells and it makes your body feel good again. Because men are supposed to be cavemen. We're supposed to be out chopping trees down. We're supposed to be tilling the fields. That's what we're supposed to do. But we get to a point where we stop doing all that. We sit on the couch. We have biscuits. We consume. We watch films. We don't do this. We smoke. We do all the bad stuff. We eat pizza, chips, fizzy drinks, and then we wonder, and we all scream blue murder when the body breaks down. The point is this. if we focus on our internal environment, then the external environment ain't too much of an issue, all right? Because if you super boosted your immune system, bosh. Now, last year, I'm going to give you a little for instance here. Last year, and for many years, for about the last 10, 12 years, a couple of times a week, especially this time of year, I'd be sleeping. And my missus noticed it before I did. And she said to me, she said, "Do you know you sleep a lot during the week? You know, that's not really good for you." I was like, "Oh." And it fired up my neurons. It got me thinking, "Do you know what? She's right. And if I continue on this cycle, I'm going to get worse. I'm going to get weaker and stuff like that." So I said, "Righto, I'm not doing this no more." So I started to work out. I started to box. I started to lift weights. I started to do chest expanders and all this sort of stuff, right? And I've not had a kip in the afternoon since. And I now take good vitamins, good minerals, all the good stuff to try and keep my immune system pumped. Now, I wouldn't be able to get to sleep in the afternoon if I tried now. If I laid here and tried to go to sleep, I don't think I could, because my body is, and all my brain my brain fog seems to have disappeared. I'm more alert, you know? I'm really more alert. So, you know, minerals, vitamins is far more important to you than keep poking vaccines into you, right? Now, I don't care who the WHO and all these other people that say you've got to have this. If you've got a super boosted immune system, right, you're going to simply feel the complete benefits of that, right? Owen Lloyd Martin says, "I'm the same." We're going to have a little roll call in a second as well, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in. "I'm the same age as you, Witchy Woo. Since being here, I feel 33. Bob's your uncle. Mentally and physically, my daily routine is outdoors, fresh vitamin C from the oranges, vitamin D from sun." Mate, that is blessed, isn't it, Owen? Ain't that just blessed? Thanks for tuning in, mate. Love you like a brother. Lauren says, "Hi, bro. There is a spear on top of our flag, which is a military tribunal." Bosh, on top of whose flag, love? Oh, me log burn. What's it doing? Del Boy, hello, son. How you doing? Jesus Jones, on me motorbike. They're going to fall off. Oh, me nuts are so cold, says Jesus Jones. You on a motorbike? Oh, my God. I hope you're not listening to me on the road, going down the road on a motorbike. My good God. It's so cold, he's going. Hugh Macbeth, hello, son. How you doing? I from Scotland, hope you're well. Yes, mate, send me some Glamorangi down, will you? Like some of that. Julie Gower, afternoon, Dave. How you doing, darling? Nice to see you. Jackie Jones, as always, Jackie, thanks for tuning in. So, look, the point is this. We're all focused about the little boogeyman out there, yeah? The little virus, the little thing, the little contaminant that's going to get into us. But look, listen, if it gets, look, I've just put some iodine on, yeah? This is a thing called Lugal's iodine. Now, in a couple of hours, that won't be there. That's going to go into my bloodstream and into my body. It's really, really good for you. It's good for the thyroid. Lugal's iodine. It's only cheap. It's not dear. It's good, and it's really, really good stuff. Please don't trust what Kate Shiramani, I call her Kate Pepper Army, especially dog wormers for cancer treatment. She's dangerous and has messed with people's brains. Bloom. Oh, dear. Yeah, she was talking about something that gets rid of the parvo, doesn't it, for stuff? I don't know. Carol Georgina, hello, sweetheart. Nice to see you. Union Jack. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's got a target. Of course, it's got a target on it, love, isn't it? Sorry to hear about the foxes, Lauren. There's some wicked people out there. Some wicked, wicked people out there, mate. I'm telling you. And yeah, so sad. So sad. God bless you, mate. So this is the point, all right? If you super boost your immune system, if you've got your friends and families around, you should be talking to them all now and saying, listen, you know, things are a bit tasty out there. People are worried about this. Let's go. Do you know how cheap a bag of vitamin D is? Do you know how cheap B12 or a multivitamin is? Do you know how cheap fish oil is compared to pharmaceutical stuff like chemo and all this and that? Now, my missus, right, bless her heart, I got rid of the microwave a couple of years ago. I knew it was one of the biggest killers of the 21st century, right? I'd realised that the microwave might be super convenient and might superheat food, but I thought, this is killing a lot of people. And she said to me, I ain't got time in the morning to boil up some milk to put on my cereal. I said, no, you might not have. I said, but you'll have plenty of time when you're sat with that chemotherapy needle in your arm because you won't be able to go nowhere all day. Her face, she went, oh, realization, reality of what goes on. It struck her. This is the problem. So keep boosting your super immune system, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, vitamins, minerals, decent foods. You are an environment, your internal environment. If you jumped in your car today and your car's a diesel, and you say to Miss Thou, we're low on fuel, let's pop into the fuel station. You pop in the fuel station, she shows you a garter, you've lost your mind for a few seconds, and all of a sudden you've got the petrol nozzle in the slot, right? And you're filling that thing up fast and furious because your mind's on other things. That car will get down the road for about 5 miles till the petrol hits the fuel injectors, and then bosh, it's going to kangaroo and come to a standstill. Exactly the same with your body. What you put into it, you're going to get out of it. Okay? These are truths. If you're vaping, you're smoking, and you're worried about mask wearing, well, you've got to ask yourself a question, right? Do I really love my body? You only get the one, right? Your environment will love you back. Absolutely right. See that machine Santos uses? What does Santos use? Reverse osmosis or something? What's he doing? Juicing machine? So you've got to, like Owen Lloyd Martin says, you've got to love your environment. If you flick on your brain and realise that what you're you don't have to be a saint all the time. You know, there's certain things I like a cup of coffee and stuff like that. But then I take lots of fluids during the day. And you got to keep your fluid levels up. But all your fizzy drinks are killing you. You might not realise it, but all these big, thick, syrupy, sugary things are toxic for your body. You might not get that, but it's true. They really, really are. And the more that you have good vitamins, minerals, you take magnesium, your vitamin Ds, your Bs, your Cs, all the other bits and bobs you can do. You know, you can research. You only got to go into YouTube and what good minerals and vitamins. Now, there was someone... I watched a doctor the other day. I'm trying to think what his name was. Lovely fella. He turned around and said that you're 57% less like, and I don't know where they picked these figures up from, but he said you're 57% less likely to catch a virus if you take vitamin D. Now, the government guidelines, this government, whatever it is, I don't know what it is, it's made up of people like me, apparently. This government that we have is made up for the people, by the people. I don't see that myself. But the government are giving all the elderly at the moment 400 mgs or IUs of vitamin D a day. That don't even touch the sides, ladies and gentlemen. When I feel a bit down, I take 10,000 IUs a day. And vitamins and minerals, what you got to understand is when you take them and your body don't want them, they just flush them through your system. Yeah, they just flush them through. Vitamin C, vitamin C is the same. You overdose on vitamin C, it just flushes through the body because your organs are going to go, right, yeah, I've got the correct levels of vitamin C. I don't need any more. Off it goes. All right. That's just how the way it works. You know, your body's got a positive end and a negative end. I don't need to get into all that, but you know the truth. All right. And why you eat foods and stuff is to give you energy, to get you through the day, because we're energetic beings. That energy, that electrical current, your soul needs that energy to get through, right? So if you do that, my goodness, if you eat properly, you cut out all the rubbish and you start taking good vitamins, minerals and that, what you're going to do is you're going to turn your internal environment into, it's going to be a shield, and it's going to be able to defend you when something comes from the external environment, tries to come and invade you. You're going to be less likely to be susceptible to it. But surely that's the better way to go, isn't it? Teach people how to super boost their immune systems. Surely to God, that's got to be the way to go. Hugh Macbeth, working in a fishing town, I eat fish 3 times a week. God's natural remedy. Was that put a little fishy on my dishy, wasn't it? It was a great little tune, that was. Check it out. You'll love it. And hopefully it's going to be manufactured, fingers crossed. What we're talking about, positive pulse plasma energy. Wow. Now that sounds really good. Do you know, guys, when I take my shirt off of a night, not only does my missus go, ooh, the sparks that come off of my t-shirts. There's flashes of light flying. It's like fours turned up, man. It's unbelievable. Do you get that? Yeah? Yeah, I see her take a bra off. There's a big flash of light going across the bedroom. I'm like, wow, it's amazing. We're so energetic. We are really just energy. We really, really, really are. So, we should be super boosting our immune systems, guys and girls. First and foremost, we really should. Now, there is a platform that I'm promoting at the moment because this could seriously work. And I'm hoping that it does. Now, we've just set up a thing that we're going to try to be doing to use not only for ourselves in our own life, but to help a lot of other people, right? Now, it's a trading platform called Wiselin. And how we do it, we set up Bitcoin wallets. Wiselin, you have to put 38 quid in. And I could show you my thing today, what's going on. There's a guy called Sal. I think he's Indian descendant. He had 50 quid, $50. He thought, oh, well, let's have a go. I don't know how long ago he started it, but now I think last week he was he's got a lot of people, a lot of referrals. He made interest in one day $52,000. Now, our group that we have on Facebook called Financial Freedom is about coming together as a family and doing this. Now, I've done 100 quid. And not only for it to enhance us in our own lives, but to help others and to encourage others to do the same. And that's what we're starting and trying to do, because the crypto side of things, and this company called Wiselin is decentralized. It's a worldwide thing. So government has no control over it. So if we all come together as a family and put a little bit in and invest what you like, but only invest what you can afford to lose. 38 quid is the cost of half a night down the pub or half a family Chinese takeaway. It's not a lot of dough, but potentially you could be helping so many people as well as yourself, and it could bring us all together back again as a family. So that we do this, and it's decentralized, it's got nothing to do with mainstream government, and it's a good income, it's a good revenue base. A friend of mine in Wales started off with £300 in Bitcoin a month ago, and he's now just about to go up to level 2 on the Wiselin platform, and that means he's done $3,000. So that's £2,700, right, in crypto, which he can transfer and pull out and pump into his fiat currency bank account, no problem, minus obviously a few fees. But it's overwhelming the way that this Wiselin platform is working, and you're in charge. You're in complete control of your own Wiselin platform. Why not? Lovely wind turbine. Is it working well? It kind of is. But I've put all... I've been dealing with a company called Utility Warehouse, right? Now, I want to explain a few things about Utility Warehouse. They are a mafia. My dog's just almost fallen off the couch, sat up, falling asleep. It was so funny. She almost went. So Utility Warehouse are a mafia. Now, I've put 12 kilowatts of solar into my house, which most people only have 4 kilowatts. I've got the wind turbine, but I've had to switch it all off at the minute because I didn't realise that all of my production from my solar and all the other bits and bobs I've got was clocking up on their electric meter. Yeah. We'll leave that one where it is, but I am going to have a free energy generator in the next couple of months, which works off of flywheels and a couple of 6.5 kilowatt motors. And if anyone wants to build one for themselves and get off grid, let me know. I'll send you the drawings. They're not hard to make. If you can weld and you know about pillar box bearings and all this and that, you can put these things together and go off grid and have all your energy for free. That's what I'm going to be doing. But I won't be able to share and do videos of that just in case. That's my mate come round there. So think about it. Let me know if you want. Contact me on Facebook and we'll take it from there. Peeps, I'll be back a bit later. My mate's turned up. I've got to go and sort some bits out. Love you all.